Let's begin today on our backs. We'll come into a diamond with our feet together and our knees out to the side and the arms a little bit away from the body with the palms up. So it's a really nice open position. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, please do so. Otherwise, maybe just a lowered soft gaze. We can start by feeling the outer edges of the feet on the ground. Feeling the buttocks or the low back. And then as you feel the support below the feet and the buttocks, see if you can release into it and let the legs go. And then feeling the back of the torso, maybe the spine or the ribs, shoulder blades, and the backs of the arms and hands. Feel that point of contact between the back of the head and the ground. See if you can let go of the weight of your head even more. And then we'll move our awareness to the interior of the body, feeling the breath and the movement of the inhale and exhale. And then see if you can deepen the breath and widen the breath. Imagine you're trying to breathe into the space between the ribs and the arms. It's just an imagined thing. Don't worry if it feels impossible, because it is, but just pretend. If you can bring the breath all the way from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Almost like there's three distinct parts of the breath, but one flows effortlessly into the next. One rippling wave of breath. And then see if you can continue to pay attention to your breath as you lift your knees and step your feet wide apart. As wide as they'll go with the knees bent. Now, reach your arms up into the air. Bend your elbows and take hold of opposite elbows. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, drop the knees to the left and the elbows to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees right, elbows left. And then just continue like that with your own pace. And now add the head so that the head turns away from the arms. Inhaling center, exhaling, turning. Take your time with your breath. Use the inhale to come to center. Exhale to go the other way. The next time the knees land on the left, let them remain there. Take your time. And then release your arms. Lift your head and just look at your right leg and see if the knee is straight down from the hip. If not, move your right foot over to the right some more until it is. So the knees are both to the left, and you're looking at your right leg, and you want it to be straight down from your hip to the extent that you can, but keeping the knee down. So it may require inching that right foot out to the right a little bit more. Okay. And then you can stay here, or you can place your left foot on top of your right knee to help bring that right knee down a little bit more. Letting both knees fall to the left. And then we'll take the right arm overhead and stretch long through the fingers and breathe long up that whole right side from the knee to the hand. Breathing belly, ribs, chest. It's okay to let the right arm rest on the ground. And then bring the right arm back beside you. Place the right foot on the ground, keeping the left foot on the knee if it was there. And if it wasn't, just place your left foot on top of your right knee. And then we'll reach the hands behind the back of the right leg, lifting the right foot up, returning the head to the ground, and pull the chin down toward the throat. Flex both feet. And see if that right foot can be at the height of the right knee. Both feet flexed. And then just breathe deeply into the belly, the ribs, the chest. And when you exhale, push the right foot toward the left foot. Nice deep breaths here. One more breath. Continue to hold on to that right leg and release the left leg onto the ground straight. Now reclasp your hands to the outside of the right leg, just below the knee, and pull that knee in toward you. Flex the left foot and press the heel away from you. the knee and the foot reaching in opposite directions. And then just imagine that the breath is spanning the distance between the two. You exhale, try drawing your belly toward your spine and relaxing the crease at the tip of the right leg. And then return the right foot to the ground, letting go of your hands, keeping the knee bent. Bend the left knee, place that foot on the ground as well. And then take the feet as wide apart as they'll go. Let the knees fall to the right. And then lift your head and look at your left knee and try to get it to line up with your left hip. You might need to move your left foot out to the left a little bit more to do that. Then return your head down. And if you can, and if you want, don't have to, but you can place the right foot on top of the left knee just to help deepen that stretch, letting that right knee fall down to the right. And then we'll take the left arm overhead. Breathing deep and long up that left side. Maybe if your eyes are closed, you can really feel how the breath is on that left side. And maybe you can feel how the breath relates to the stretch. Does something stretch more when you breathe or less? Does something tense or relax when you exhale? Can you let go a little more? And then return the left arm to the side and scoot the left foot in so that it's under the knee. And then if the right foot was not already on top of the left knee, place it there. If it's already there, great. And then we'll lift that left foot and clasp the hands behind the back of the left leg. Return the head down and pull the chin in toward the throat. Flex both feet. Take a nice deep breath in. Then when you exhale, push the left foot toward the right foot. And then try to soften. Let the left foot and the hands do all the work so that the rest of the body can just receive the posture. See if there's resistance in that right leg that you might be able to let go of a little bit. And then keep holding on to that left leg and release the right leg to the ground. Reclasp the hands to the outside of the left knee, just below the knee, straightening the right leg. Flex the right foot. Breathe long and slow, stretching out through the heel of the right foot, relaxing the left foot. You can draw the belly in as you exhale and see what that does. Release the hands and place the left foot back on the ground. And the right knee, place the right foot on the ground. And then bring the knees into the hands. Tucking your chin, kicking your feet, rock lengthwise on your spine. Taking feet all the way up to move toward your head, kicking them forward and tucking your chin. And see if you can rock all the way up to sitting without your feet touching the ground. And if you can't, just get yourself up. Use your hands. Keeping the feet off the ground, balancing on the sit bones. The hands can be behind the backs of the thighs. And then maybe lift the feet to the height of the knees. Drop your chin a little so your neck and head are relaxed. Steady your breath. Watch what's happening in your head. And if you want, you can straighten the legs or you can release the arms just to get a little bit more strength activated. The arms can come up. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Feet down on the ground, hands around the knees. Tuck the chin and straighten your arms, leaning back, rounding your spine. Chin to chest. Just kind of letting the weight of your torso fall away from the hands holding on. And then take some deep breaths into the upper back here. That's it. Beautiful. And then pull your chest back up, lifting, coming forward. And then we'll cross the feet at the ankles and just flip over the feet onto hands and knees. Coming into the table position with the knees hip width apart, under the hips, hands shoulder width apart under the shoulders, and you're welcome to be on fists or on hands with the fingers spread. Okay. Now the hips are a little bit warmed up already, so let's do some sunbird here. We'll take the left leg up and back and arch the back looking up. And then round the back, bringing the left knee to the forehead. Push the ground away from you to lift your spine. And then inhale, same side, left leg, still left leg. And exhale, rounding in. We're going to continue with the left side. A few more times. Lifting up, looking up, breathing in. Exhale, squeezing. Imagine you're trying to touch your forehead to your knee. Some of you maybe even can. Beautiful. The next time the left leg comes back, hold it there. Bend the knee. Reach your right hand back for your left foot. If you can't reach and you can grab hold of your pant leg, that works too. And then try to kick the foot up and back, looking up, and then calm your breathing. Slow, steady breath. Letting that shoulder blade roll in toward the spine. Good. Release the right hand, straighten that leg, left leg, and then send it out to the side. Walk the hands in, roll yourself up. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, left hand on the left leg. And reaching over. Extend out long through those right fingers. And turn your gaze up and to the right. Maybe closing the eyes and connecting with the breath coming up under those right ribs. And the relaxation of the exhale maybe taking you down that left leg a little more. Nothing to force. Just seeing if you can let go a little bit. Good. And then inhale that right arm up. Exhale, bring the right hand to the right heel. If it doesn't reach, curl the toes under. And if it still doesn't reach, just bring your hand onto the hip instead. Just use that alternative. And then we'll send that left arm up. See if you can bring the arm back behind your head and drop your head back. And if your neck doesn't like that, then you can just turn and look down. Big breath. Expanding across the chest. And then look down and to the right. Release your hands to the floor. Off to the right a little bit. Step your left leg forward. That same leg that was out to the side now comes forward. And then we bring one hand on either side of the leg. Do your best to straighten the leg and flex the foot. And then inhale and look up. Continue to look up, bend the elbows and try to lay your belly down a little lower. Inhale, look up again. Continue to look up. Draw your navel toward your spine and try to release your ribs down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your head. Let it relax over your leg. Draw your left buttock back. And then if your hands are able to touch the floor, not everybody's will be, but if they are, lighten the touch of your hands so that your arms are really relaxed and your hands are just barely resting on the ground. No weight in your hands. And lengthen your breath through the body. Lower belly pulls in and up as you exhale. And then lift your head, bend your front knee, dropping into a lunge. Leaving your foot just where it is. And if you can bring the hands to either side of that front foot, go ahead and do that. And then let your hips come forward and down. Now pull the left heel toward the right knee and the right knee toward the left heel, like you're trying to squunch everything closer together. You're not actually moving, but you're just drawing energetically that left foot back and that right knee forward. The back foot can relax on the floor, lifting the chest, slowing the breath. And then we'll take it into a gentle twist, letting weight come down into the right hand. Lift the left arm up, turning the ribs to the left. Aiming those right ribs for your left knee. Gaze up to your left thumb if you can. Reaching up through the hand as you inhale. Turning the belly to the left as you exhale. Keep your big toe mound on the ground. Then we'll return that left hand down to the inside of the foot. And then step the knee back. Back in the table position. And again, feel free to be on fists if you like. And then we'll do sunbird again on the other side. So as you inhale, right leg extends back and up and you look up. And as you exhale, you round your back, pull your belly toward your spine, pull your knee toward your forehead, and then just continue like that at your own pace. Keeping the arms on the ground, just moving the leg, moving the spine. So when the leg comes, keeping the arms on the ground, just rounding the back and arching the back. Looking up and then pulling in. And then the next time that right leg comes back, hold it there, bend the knee, weight is in the right hand, left hand reaches back. See if you can find the foot. If you can't reach and you have a strap handy, that's fine. Or if you can pull the pant leg, that's fine. And then kick the foot up and back, rolling that left shoulder blade in toward the spine, using the foot to pull that shoulder back and open the chest, kicking the foot away from you. Gazing up. Beautiful. Release the hand. Take that right leg out to the side. Walk the hands in, rolling yourself up. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, right hand on the right leg, left arm reaching overhead, over to the right. If you can get the left arm over to the right, and then the gaze up and to the left. Okay. Now lift that left arm, and back up, and then bring it to your left heel. Again, curl the toes under if you don't reach, or just bring your hands to your hip. So right leg is still out to the right. And we're sending that right arm up and back. Dropping the head back if your neck is able to do so. So that left hand is holding on to something. If it doesn't reach the heel, it's on the hip. And the right hand is up and back. You're trying to get your hips in front of your head. Nice big breath into the chest. We'll take the hands down off to the left side and bring that right leg forward. Get straight to the best of your ability. And then one hand on either side of that leg, please. Flexing the right foot. Inhale, look up. Stay looking up. Don't drop your head. Just lower your belly on toward your thigh. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Try to drop your chest down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your head. Draw your navel toward your spine. And then relax your shoulders. Let there be slack in your arms. And let the weight of your hands on the ground become just a gentle touch. Slow, long breaths in and out. Try to relax with your exhale. Where can you let go a little more? And then lift your head. Then bend that front knee, coming into a lunge. Letting your hips come forward and down. And then again, we're going to imagine we're pulling the front foot toward the back knee and vice versa. Just kind of like this. Just staying with your breath here. Dropping the hip. Okay. Now weight is in the left hand. We're going to rotate the ribs to the right. Take the right arm up, gazing up. Inhale, press down with the left hand, reach up through the right hand, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate the belly to the right. Relax into it. A nice, slow, deep breath. Exhale, relax and turn. And then bring the right hand down to the inside of the foot. Bring the knee back. Walk the hands in. And roll all the way up so that you're standing on your knees. Good. Let's bring the left hand onto the belly and the right hand onto the chest. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, and take some time breathing from the belly hand to the chest hand. Release the left hand and reach back and see if you can find your heel. And if you cannot, curl the toes under and see if you can find your heel. And if not, if the only way you can find your heel is if you stick your butt back, you don't want that. You want to keep your hips over your knees. So then the hand just comes to the hip. That's a really good alternative. And then breathe belly to chest. And then turn your head to the right and also release your right hand to your heel or to your hip. Both hands either on the heels or both hands on the hips. Both hands. Yeah. And then tuck the tailbone under, lift the chest, drop the head back. Your hands are on your hips, move your elbows toward each other, opening the chest even more. And then continue to breathe, belly to chest, just like we did before. And then bring the right hand back to the chest, the left hand back to the belly. Lift yourself up. And then come and sit on your feet. Extend your arms overhead, coming into an extended child's pose. Pressing forward with your hands and back with your hips. Nice long breath in and out. And then lift your buttocks off your heels, leaving your hands where they are. Coming up onto hands and knees, leaving your hands where they were. Spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, lift the knees but keep them bent. Push forward into the hands, sending the sit bones back, still keeping the knees bent. And just feel the length from your fingers to your buttocks and breathe. Stretching the spine longer as you push forward through the hands. And then press down into the left heel, keeping the right knee bent. Drop the chest toward the right thigh. Let the head release down toward the ground. And then press the inner left ankle toward the outer left ankle, lifting your arch if you can. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and press the right heel to the ground. Press the hands forward, sending the hips back and the heel down. And then inner ankle presses toward the outer ankle, strengthening the muscles in the foot and that arch. And then straighten the left leg, both legs straight. Chest down, shoulders roll down the back, head drops toward the floor, and then shift the weight from your hands to your heels. So notice how much weight is in your hands and push forward through the fingertips and feel the whole weight of the body shifting backward. Two more breaths. And then walk your feet up to your hands. Rolling up slowly. Reach the arms up, forward, back, and down. And again, arms forward, eyes follow fingers, back and down. And again. And relax. Let the shoulders relax down. Let the chin relax down. Let the knees soften. Lift the toes and spread them wide and lower them back down. Turn the palms to face forward. And just breathe. Feel the body breathing. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel the legs sinking down into the earth. The head lifting up toward the sky. And then let your weight shift into your left leg so that your whole body lines up over that left foot. With the eyes open softly and find a spot in front of you to rest your gaze on. It can be eye level or it can be the ground. Focus your attention on your breath. Breathe slowly in and slowly out. And even as I ask you to add movement to this, see if your primary awareness can stay on the breath. And then when you're ready, see if you can lift your right foot to the inside of your left leg. It can come to the top of the leg, or if it doesn't go that high, lower, or the ankle, or even the toes can rest on the ground if that needs to happen. And then if you can, bring the hands together at the heart. Press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot to help open that knee out to the side. Keep the breath deep. That'll help stabilize the body. If you're balanced and you want the arms to come up, feel free to make the branches of your tree look however they want to look. And again, if you're not able to do the balance, then the toes can just rest on the floor with the knee bent, just to kind of practice. It's a slight balance still because that right foot's not completely on the ground. Okay. And then if the arms are up, bring them back to the heart center. If the foot is lifted, bring it down. And then release the hands and close the eyes. And just see, is there any judgment in the mind? Is there any reflecting on what has just happened or anticipation of the next side? See if you can just feel the feet on the ground. That's it. Just the feet on the ground. Notice if one foot feels heavier than the other. Then lift the toes and spread them and lower them back down. And return your attention to your breath. Slow, deep breath in and out. Softly opening the eyes and looking at a spot in front of you. Shifting all that weight into that right leg. Feel how your head is lined up over that right foot. And then when you're ready, you can lift the left foot to the inside of the right leg, up above or below the knee, or even down at the ankle with the toes on the ground. Hands can be at the heart, or they can be lifted. And push the foot into the thigh and the thigh into the foot, if that's where you have your foot, opening that knee. And whatever the body's doing, see if the mind can stay still. Even if the body is falling, the mind is just on the breath and the eyes are just on your one spot. And if the arms are lifted, go ahead and bring the hands back to the heart. The foot is lifted, bring it down. Release the arms, close the eyes, and just see what's here. What's in the aftermath? Beautiful. Drop the chin to the chest. Clasp the hands behind your back. Lift the chin back up. Breathe into the heart. Look up. And exhale and fold forward, lifting the arms. If the hands clasp easily, see if the heels of the hands can come together. And then imagine you're trying to pull your hands apart. Let those shoulder blades collapse in. Push down into the feet, lift up through the thighs. As you exhale, take the lower belly in and up. Release the hands, bend the knees, bringing the hands to the ground. Drop the buttocks to the heels, keeping the toes curled under. Lifting the heels, dropping the buttocks as down as you can go. And then I'm going to give you an option. You can either balance here, bringing the hands together at the heart, or if you want to stretch your toes, then bring the knees to the ground and keep the toes curled under. And let the hands come onto the thighs. Sitting down as best as you can. Maintaining your easeful breath. Okay, and then bring the hands to the floor, release the toes, and kick them into the ground. Beautiful. Cross the feet at the ankles, and come and sit back behind the ankles. back onto your buttocks. Bring the hands to the knees again, or keep them in the air if you want to work on your abs as we lower slowly to the ground. Bring the arms out to the side. Lift the feet in the air, bringing the thighs toward the ribs. And then drop the knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. And if that right leg doesn't rest down on the left one, you can use your left hand on top of that right leg to help it down. Turn your gaze to the right and breathe all the way from that left hip to the right shoulder. And then as you exhale, relax the right shoulder down. If you're using your left hand, release it. Inhale the right knee up and over. Exhale the left knee up and over. Bringing both knees down to the right. Turn your head to the left. And again, if you want to use that right hand on top of your left leg, go ahead. Feel that right hip on the ground and really relax down into the earth there. And then breathe from the right hip to the left shoulder. Inhale the left knee to center. Exhale the right knee to center. Hug the knees to the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your forehead to your knees. Squeeze all the air out. Release the head down. Release the feet down. Lift the hips, tuck them under, and lower it back down. And then release the legs and shake the legs out. If you're using an eye pillow, you might place that on your eyes now. And then we'll all take the arms out away from the body with the palms up. The feet out away from each other. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and release the weight of the body into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the activity of the mind. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, letting the lips slightly part. And closing the eyes if you can. And releasing the breath. Whatever effort you've been putting forth to breathe deeply or slowly, let that come to rest now. Just trusting the breath to come and go. And letting the mind rest in the feel of the breath. Just seeing where you notice it in the body and let the attention rest there. without controlling the breath, just being with it. And then if the mind wanders off away from the breath, no problem. Just when you notice, bring it back again and again and again. Deeply relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart, move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side, feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, rub the soles of the feet together and the hands together, palm to palm, foot to foot. And then roll over onto either side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your mind on the feeling of your body on the ground, feeling of support from the earth. And maybe also taking in the support of your practice and how that's made you feel. And then slowly press yourself up to sitting, coming into any comfortable seated position. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.